Hello everyone, my name is Angie and welcome back to my channel, Angie Rose Nomad, and welcome to another Bookmas video. And as the Christmas season draws to a close, we are getting closer and closer to 2020. So one of my goals for 2020 that I will be discussing in a goals video is going to be to read all of the advanced reader copies that I get. And I thought I would make this video to A, hold myself accountable, but B, show you guys the physical ARCs that I currently own. So the very first book we're going to be discussing today is The Tenant by Catherine Engberg. This is a police procedural set in Copenhagen, I believe, and these two detectives find this woman's murdered body while her neighbor is an aspiring author, and the murder victim is the murder victim in the neighbor's story. So the police have to figure out if the neighbor is actually sinister or if she is wrapped up in a far more complicated plot. This sounds amazing, and it is going to be released on January 14th. Next up, we have Golden in Death by J.D. Robb. This is the 50th book in the Eve Dallas series, and I have read book 1. So it says on the back that good people are dying after they receive anonymous packages filled with highly toxic gas. What could be the motive for these devious murders? It will take all the tenacity, street smarts, and tech skills Eve can summon, along with the help of Rourke, Peabody, and the whole NYPSD team to find the connection between these seemingly random murders and stop this invisible killer before he strikes again. And this will be released on February 4th. So next up, we have Big Lies in a Small Town by Diane Chamberlain. This is going to be following two different perspectives, one in 2018 as well as one in 1940. There is a crime, there are secrets. It sounds really, really good, and I cannot wait to read this. This comes out on January 14th. Another book that comes out in January is called House on Fire by Joseph Finder. So this is following the private investigator Nick Heller, and he is hired to look into this pharmaceutical company that he thinks is responsible for killing his friend Sean. So he begins his investigation with the family that runs this pharmaceutical company. They are known as the Kimballs. Now, there is much more going on behind the scenes than what Nick initially thinks. They are, as it turns out, they are hiding some pretty dark secrets, and someone is determined to cover them up, even if that means taking Nick out in the process. Coming out in March, we have The Billionaire in Boots. This is by Julia London, and it is all about finding love on a cattle ranch, I think. There's a cute little doggy on the cover. I'm in. The one I just received in the mail today is Here for It by R. Eric Thomas. This is R. Eric Thomas's memoir written in essay form about growing up in America, what it means to be marginalized and different, and finding your own voice. And then we have my most anticipated arc. This comes out February 18th, and that is Amnesty by this author. So we're following the story of Danny, who has fled from Sri Lanka in order to make a new life in Sydney, Australia, but there is one major problem. He is undocumented. So he begins his new life by working hard. He is a cleaner, and one day he discovers that one of his clients has been murdered, and he thinks he has a lead on who did it. But the problem is, does he come forward and risk deportation, or does he stay quiet and fight for the life that he has built for himself? I really cannot wait to read this book. I cannot wait to read all of these books, but this one I am predicting really good things for. And then the very last book I want to share with you guys is probably the coolest looking one that I have, and that is The God's Game by Danny Toby. This looks amazing, you guys. It looks like an iPad with the game loaded on the screen, and it comes in a little box like this. And then we take out the book. Here it comes. Oh. And that is what the book looks like. I'm just going to be reading the back for you guys. It says, "You are invited. Come inside and play with G-O-D. Bring your friends. It's fun. But remember the rules. Win and all your dreams come true. Lose, you die." It sounds so good, you guys. So those are my physical advanced reader copies. I need to get all of these read and reviewed by the day that they go on sale. That is one of the resolutions I am making in 2020. We're not even taking into account my NetGalley or Edelweiss. I want to know if you guys have a problem with ARCs like I do, or what your most anticipated read is in 2020. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to become part of the tribe if you have not already. I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.